Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Danganronpa 2. So this sadly is our boy Nagito's trial case. So if you did not watch the last episode, Nagito was the one who actually got murdered. I'm surprised because I felt like he definitely would have been one of those characters who would have lasted for a lot longer, but also he definitely kind of gave out the vibes that he was going to get murdered or at least kill someone. So I'm not too surprised, but we do need to head over to Monokuma Rock for his trial. Honestly, I think that it's probably the Traitor, which I think we deduced in the last episode was Chiaki because of that journal. So, looks like everyone's here.
Huh?
Is this it? Shouldn't there be more people?
Damn it.
Stop it, you're making me mad.
Stupid fool.
Oh my god. Sonia? So it's going to happen again. A cruel conflict where we doubt our friends. But once we're through though, we can go back, right? Yeah, we can go back home.
That's right.
That Monokuma bastard said that we could, couldn't he? He said that this is the last class trial. Well, I guess so. Okay, not gonna lie to you guys, I had to pause for a second because my phone that was tracking my model here was covering the dialogue. Let's see. But we've been tricked every step of the way. There's no way I can believe that.
Of course not.
Why can't you believe it? There's no way who... Oh, I can't even see because my phone is covering everything. Oh my god. The guy who's making us do all this is saying this now.
You know, right?
That's why I'll definitely survive. If we can really go home after the deal with this class trial,
That's right.
I'll definitely figure out who the killer is, no matter what. Even if I have to... I can't see because my freaking phone is in the way. Pull all the stops. Poor Monami. Okay, maybe it'll be better now. What the fuck? Why are you here? You haven't realized it yet. The feeling of wanting to leave this island, thinking that this... I can't see Monokuma, that this is Monokuma's trap, you know? I literally can't see anything over my fucking phone! I'm trying to find a good spot to put my phone to track my model, so hopefully it'll look okay this time. Oh god. What are you saying?
Got it?
There's no way. Monokuma will end things here. He's planning something far worse. Stop trying to jinx us.
I'll beat you
Damn right, stupid rabbit should just shut up. Everyone, you mustn't run away from despair. Huh? I have finally realized after losing my powers, I've realized that cursing your powerlessness or your fate accomplishes nothing. The possibility may be small, but as long as there's a possibility, you must face it in order to become someone who can be proud of yourself. So, I will fight.
Huh?
What's her deal? I do not really know, but she seems different from before. Maybe she read a self-help book.
Wait.
But her eyes, she looks so determined.
You.
What can you tell by just looking at those button eyes? Anyway, make sure you turn off Mini Mario. It'd be annoying if he started talking during the trial. Hey, that's kind of mean. You made that for her too. That's mean.
Huh.
Fine.
But still.
Somehow, I understand what Monami is saying. Anyway, let's get going to the last class trial.
Yep.
You're right. We need to fight as much as we can, no matter what that hopeless truth awaits us in the end is. Rawr! Rawr XD, let's go! This is the end. I kept saying those words to myself over and over within my mind. I entered Monokuma Rock. Oh! Oh, I hate this part. It makes my head hurt so bad. It's like all the shaking. It hurts.
Yeah.
This elevator ride. This will be the last time for this too, right? Hope so.
Well,
Let's worry about things after we're finished.
you are right.
More importantly, we must focus on the class trial before us. Hey, it feels so empty.
Damn it.
Killer managed to kill someone like Nagito. There's no way this is gonna go smoothly. I mean, still can't believe one of us was able to do that. Nagito was problematic in many ways, but he was a valuable asset during the trials. Yeah, you're right. Back during the Funhouse ordeal, we were completely dependent on him, but even if he's gone, the ones who survived need to stand and fight. We must fight. Ding! And then the door slowly opened. This bright light greeted us. Is that the light of hope? Or the light of despair? Oh, it is very bright. Oh, my eyes. Ooh.
Well now.
Very mechanical factory-ish in here. Uh-huh. Well now that only 6... I can't read. Well now that that chatterbox Nagito is gone, there's only 6 of you left. Enough, just fucking start this already. Hey, this is it, right? This is really the last class trial, right?
Yep.
It sure is. So, you gotta show some enthusiasm and make sure you give it your all.
All right.
Didn't I just tell you? He said this is it. This is the end.
Now then.
Let's get this trial started.
Viva killing!
Viva killing. This is the last class trial. Let's show some enthusiasm and kill each other. This is the 5th class trial. According to Monokuma, it's also the last class trial. Curtain is about to rise. Nagito Komaeda, the ultimate lucky student. When I first met him, I thought he was a nice guy. He came across as very sociable. Oh, don't put that in my face. But his true nature held such a demented thought process that was nothing like his outward appearance. He said he believed in hope more than anything else. He said he was yearning for a powerful hope that can overcome any despair. He said he would even help despair just to prove that hope will never lose to despair. And he said he'd become a stepping stone for hope. His way of thinking was completely screwed up, but there was also times when he saved us too. Someone like him was killed. It's the end of him. I have no idea at all who did it, but there it is. There's no way we can end with this without knowing. We will be consumed by despair. That's why we absolutely have to find out the person who finished off Nagito, the killer who murdered Nagito. In order to return from this despair alive, we need to reach the truth. And if Monokuma says this is really the last class trial, that's all more reason we need to do this. And so, this life-threatening trial billowing with hope and despair, the last one, has begun. Heck yeah! Class trial time, my guys. Oh, I don't need it. We're pretty good. We kind of learn as we go, you know, and this is still pretty fresh in my mind.
Now then, let's begin with a simple explanation.
Okay, I'm gonna skip this. We know this already.
Everyone. Oh my, Monami, my cute little sister. You're awfully quiet. What's happened to you? You've ascended the ladder of adulthood
Girl
and
is
reached
mad.
because you're a rabbit?
Be mad. Not even speaking kind of mad.
Presto!
Oh, she's not even doing anything. Oh my god.
Jeez, how about this one? This will be my final blow.
She's mean.
It's useless.
Please stop! I feel bad for Monomi.
You're right. Now's not the time for me to horse around with Monami. The class trial has started, after all. The victim this time is Nagito, who was attempting to reveal the traitor for everyone's sake. Who in the world killed him? I'm so curious.
If he was killed for trying to reveal the traitor, that traitor is obviously the killer. They were trying to shut Nagito up.
No, that might not be it.
Huh? Are you trying to protect the traitor? They didn't call out when we were in danger. Wait. Don't tell me you're the traitor.
Don't say something so stupid. There's no way in hell I'm the traitor.
Now that's more like it. Why don't you guys hurry and start arguing already?
Traitor and the killer who murdered Nagito. It's here, right? They're the same person. Or... Oh, make your argument. Okay, What? A torture wound? Sure.
The killer didn't take
Um,
Nagito's mouth to shut him up. I'm telling you,
Oh,
they
it's
were
the tape.
torturing him.
It's a tape, isn't it?
The reason Nagito's body was covered with wounds.
Yeah.
It's because the killer tortured Nagito.
This, right? Because the blood
that's
was
wrong.
under it? Or over it or something like that? Okay. Yeah, his mouth had
But
blood.
Nagito's mouth was covered with duct tape.
Yeah.
So he wouldn't have been able to confess anything.
Yeah.
If he was being tortured for information, they wouldn't have taped his mouth like that.
Yeah, and there's, okay, so there was blood over, oh, let me pause it. There was blood over it, so that means that they had to put the duct tape on before he was being tortured. So yeah, it would make no sense to just torture him, just, you know, to torture him without getting any information out of him.
I'm prepared.
Unless someone really hated him.
Ah, I just realized it. It's a trap.
Trap?
Am I doing the slashing thing already?
Stupid Hajime, you got caught in that trap.
Oh. Crap. Oh. I think it's still the duct
You
tape,
said
isn't it?
Nagito's mouth was taped shut.
Oh, I forgot how to do
Obviously,
this.
assuming, but that was the trap. He wanted to hide the fact that he got interrogated.
Oh, I forgot how to do this. Oh,
But
God.
if you tape his mouth shut,
Ooh, I hate doing this.
how is he supposed to answer anything?
Pay attention. This is how first the killer tortured Nagito and got information about the bomb's location. Then,
Oh.
after they killed him,
Yeah, no! No, it was that one, wasn't it? Damn.
like you said, if Nagito's mouth was taped shut,
Oh, shit.
obviously assumed he couldn't talk, right? But that was the trap. He wanted to hide the fact that he got interrogated. I can't back down.
Oh, shoot, I hate this one. Okay, okay, okay. I clicked.
But
So
if
it
you tape his mouth
is,
shut,
after they killed him, and then
how is he
duct tape.
supposed to answer anything?
Oh, I forgot how to do this.
Pay attention. This is how first the killer tortured Nagito and got information. Then, after they killed him,
Wait, did I hit the wrong button? Oh my God.
you said if Nagito's mouth was taped shut, you
I
obviously
hate it
assumed
here.
he couldn't talk. But that was the trap. He wanted to hide the fact that he got interrogated.
Woo!
But if you tape his mouth
Oh my
shut,
God. How do I use the sword again?
how is he
It's
supposed
been
to
a while
answer
since the
anything?
last trial.
Pay attention. This is how first the killer tortured and got information about the then after they killed him.
Okay, that's how you do it. Oh my God, that should not have been so hard. How I'm rusty.
No,
I'm
there's
rusty.
No doubt Nagito's mouth was covered with duct tape before he was beat up.
What did you say?
Who cares about the duct tape? Might as well settle this with rock, paper, scissors.
We don't need to play a game. It's clear the duct tape
Yeah,
was
there's
on his
blood
mouth
on it.
before the torture even began.
Why do you always side with Hajime?
Because he's right.
You have a crush on him or something?
Oh. Are you in elementary school or something?
You were with us when I peeled the duct tape off Nagito's mouth,
Yeah.
right? The blood on Nagito's face wasn't under the duct
Mm-hmm.
tape, remember?
The blood on his face came from his arm wounds, which means the duct tape was on his face before his arms were even wounded.
And the duct tape had a lot of crinkles around his mouth. He must have been struggling to open his mouth under the duct tape.
Gross. Sorry, Nagito.
Perhaps the duct tape was used so we wouldn't be able to scream. Then it's like I said at the beginning. The tape wasn't for torture. It was to keep his mouth shut.
However, if they wanted to seal his mouth, they did not need to hurt him with such ferocity.
They probably had a deep grudge against Nagito.
That's understandable.
Then, are you saying the killer was trying to make him suffer?
What?
If so, it's friggin' crazy. Did they go psycho or something?
I could see you going psycho. You tried to choke him out a few episodes ago.
No, they didn't just go crazy. Whoever did this must be one crafty bastard. If not, they wouldn't have taken the time to set fire to the crime scene and destroy all the evidence.
That's why I still think it's Nagito.
The warehouse fire was for destroying evidence?
Yeah.
Can't think of any other reason.
But who could have done that? When the fire occurred, everyone in this room was gathered in front of the warehouse.
I mean, you're not in the photo. Saying.
Yeah. And right after I opened the warehouse door, the flames started burning from the very back.
Which means, it is plausible to think that nobody here set the fire.
The killer isn't one of us. But that's not the case, huh? I mean, it's wishful thinking.
Even if it was only a coincidence, the timing was just too perfect.
Based on the pattern up until now, we should suspect that some kind of setup was used for this.
Some kind
Setup?
of setup? Like what?
Like the panels?
I do not know that.
That's the only set up thing I
has
could
been
think
the
of.
pattern before.
That's our Miss Sonia. You have such an amazingly high intellect.
Oh my gosh, shut up.
Alrighty then. Let's think about this based on what Miss Sonia thinks. Is that okay, Miss Sonia?
Damn right it is!
The reason for the fire, huh? They're right. We must need to clear that up. It was the panels, right? You push the panels open when you open the door. Yeah. Panels.
The direct cause of the fire was the oil lighter found at the crime scene,
That's
right?
true. Yeah, so the panels
killer
probably
used
pushed
some
the
kind of
light
setup.
into it. Or the curtain
Lit
into
the
the
curtain
light.
on fire with the lighter.
Yeah.
Some kind of setup?
Yeah. Got you.
Did they use the oil as an improvised fuse?
They probably just threw the lighter.
No. Stood
Based
up.
on the shape of that oil lighter, it can stand upright while the flame is lit.
Yeah.
If they tipped over the lighter in some way, it could have ignited the curtain.
I'm getting worried I might have missed something.
Some way?
Maybe they used invisible thread.
It's
Should have
Monokuma
been a way to
panels.
tip it over with sound waves.
No, it's Monokuma panels,
Or
stupid.
perhaps opening the door caused
Is this
intense
it?
wind pressure to tip over the lighter.
Oh, wait. Oh, do I have to do the thing? Oh, shoot. Wait, did I need to... Okay, let me try to shoot it
The direct
first.
cause of the fire was
Because I don't know if I need to shoot it or if I
the
need to,
oil
like,
lighter found at
absorb
the
it.
crime scene, right?
Right?
The killer used some kind of setup. He lit the curtain on fire
I think
with the lighter.
it's Sonia saying opening the door, because
Some kind of
the
setup?
panels.
Did they use the oil as an improvised fuse?
They probably just threw the lighter.
Based on the shape of that oil lighter,
I'm a
it
little
can stand
confused in
upright
this
while the
one.
flame is lit.
If they tipped over the lighter in some way, it could have ignited the curtain.
Or is this just is the blue that I'm in consent?
Maybe they used invisible
Because I'm a
thread.
little confused about the blue.
There should have been a way to tip it over with sound waves.
It's like right around here.
Or perhaps
There.
opening the door.
Okay. Oh, okay, yeah. Consent. I was like, do I need to absorb that? Okay, blue means consent. Orange means
I
object.
also agree that opening the door is what started the fire.
Just now learned that. Case 5.
Just as I thought, it was the wind pressure. A dust devil blown here from glorious Japan.
No.
No, not wind pressure. They probably used the Monokuma panels. A huge number of tipped-over Monokuma panels were found at the crime scene, right?
Yeah.
It looked like they were scattered everywhere, but some were laying on top of each other in a single line.
Like a domino.
Just a single line leading from the warehouse door to the fire's origin.
Does that mean anything?
The killer probably arranged those Monokuma panels to create a domino effect.
I'ma knock it down like domino, 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 domino. Stray Kids.
Domino effect. You mean those tiles kids play with by lining them up and tipping them over?
In place of those tiles, the killer used the Monokuma panels.
Mm-hmm.
So when we opened the warehouse door, the first panel toppled into the second.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know what the Monokuma plushie or the MP3 is for. Those are like the only things that I don't understand.
And from there, they fell like dominoes until they reached the lighter at the
And I skipped that
But
quickly.
wouldn't it be obvious that those big panels were falling over?
Oh, why am I clicking
That's
so fast?
probably why they turned off the lights in the warehouse, so we wouldn't notice them.
So the reason the warehouse was dark was to hide the domino effect.
And one more thing. There was something else the killer did to hide the domino effect,
There
right?
is. Does it have to be visual? Oh, audible? Audible then? Is that why the MP3 player was up? To hide the sound?
I see.
Oh, okay, that makes sense, I guess. They would make a sound
You're
when they
talking
crash.
about the MP3 player,
Okay, yeah.
right?
I'm not gonna lie, I had no idea what that was for, other than it just to be creepy and ominous because Nagito's psycho. But, okay, now that I think about it, if those would tip over, they would make like a whooshing sound and they would definitely hear it. But because the music was blaring, they wouldn't have heard it. That makes
That
sense.
hymn blaring throughout the warehouse masked the sound of the falling panels.
I didn't even think about that. Yeah. Inside of the warehouse felt even darker because we were all still used to the bright sunlight outside. Within that darkness, a loud hymnal blared throughout the warehouse at full volume. Yeah. Oh, is that what she meant? I'm not talking about the music. Oh, I thought that was in reference to the fire starting.
Strange sound.
Hold
was
up, hold up.
Actually, the sound of the panels falling.
Bruh. Okay, that completely went over my head. I thought when she said there's a strange sound, like, I was assuming that maybe she heard, like, the sound of, like, the curtain start to burn up. I didn't think that was gonna be the panels.
But those sounds weren't the only strange thing, right? Looking back on it, it was also strange when we opened the door to the warehouse.
It's fine. I'll open it slowly. No, that's not the problem. Seriously, it'll be fine. With those words, Akane brushed off everyone's warning and slowly started to open the door of the warehouse. It's not opening. There's something blocking the door. I can barely open it. That's the panels. And then she breaks it down.
So the door was being blocked by a Monokuma panel.
And when we opened the door, the domino effect started, and the falling panels eventually reached the lighter.
Yeah, and that's how the warehouse caught on fire. At least, that's how it looks.
You don't look so sure.
At the time, Akane mentioned that she could barely open the door.
Because the panel was blocking it, right?
With the blocked doorway, there wasn't enough space for a person to fit through, right?
Is that a problem?
Oh, does she mean the
It's
killer
a
couldn't get
major
out?
problem. I mean, that door was the only entrance to the warehouse.
Oh, so it was Nagito! But the door was the only entrance to the warehouse. So I see, the problem Shiraki's about, the killer couldn't have left. So it would be Nagito.
If the panel was so close to the door that it could barely be opened, the killer inside the warehouse wouldn't be able to leave, right?
Now that you mention it.
Has to be Nagito.
Does that mean they were hiding inside?
Who? We were all outside the warehouse, you know.
Based on the patterns up until now, I believe some kind of setup was used.
You don't have to think so hard. There's actually only one person who could have possibly done this.
Nagito.
You don't mean...
But if that's true, this murderer...
Hajime? What do you mean?
Person who set up the domino effect inside the warehouse. There's only one person who could have done that. He's Nagito. Because he's crazy. Yeah, I was thinking the only person who could commit something so heinous would be Nagito.
This is my answer. What if it was Nagito?
Why'd you bring him up? He's the victim, you know.
He wasn't just the victim. Maybe.
Huh?
Not just the victim? What does that mean?
He was the victim. And he was the perpetrator, too.
Are you saying this was a suicide? Don't be stupid.
I mean, he crazy like
His
that.
body was covered in torture wounds.
He crazy.
Or did you already forget?
Bro, crazy. Don't forget that.
Are you saying those were all self-inflicted?
Yeah, he crazy.
Nagito might do something like that. Don't you think?
Yeah, I do think.
That's not the issue. He was tied up, remember? Even for a creep like Nagito, it'd be impossible for him to tie up his own arms and legs.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, as long as you understand.
It seems we need to discuss how Nagito was able to tie himself up.
Need to discuss? That's not necessary at all. No matter how much you think about it, it's clearly impossible.
Like you said, it seems impossible if you think about it, but I feel like I'm overlooking something. What? I don't know. Let's see. Torture wounds, maybe? Okay.
To actually tie up your own arms and legs.
Oh, I missed it. Oh,
That's
no.
obviously impossible.
Shoot. Burn rope, burn
Tying just
rope,
the legs is
burn
one thing,
the rope.
Tying
Because,
his arms would be impossible.
yeah, because it burned the rope off.
You couldn't do much with the free arm.
Oh, shoot.
It'd be impossible if you
Oh,
were by
I missed it.
yourself.
I missed it.
How about if you use your teeth?
Guys, I missed it. I'm sorry.
Or if you use your front tail?
Oh, shut up. Front tail.
Dirty joke!
What?
Is that a dirty joke?
Sounds like a dirty joke. Yeah, I know, game. I messed up. I messed up a little bit.
To actually tie up your own arms and legs.
Is it this one? Yeah, okay,
No,
okay.
that's wrong.
I had a moment. I'm having a moment.
Hold on a sec. Isn't that premise flawed?
What do you mean?
What? I mean, it's no mistake that his arms and legs were...
No, it shouldn't have been both of his arms.
Yeah, it was one.
The rope on
Burnt.
his right arm was completely burnt up. Based on that, you can't say he was tied up.
That was just burned by the fire. He should have been tied up before that.
It burned because of the fire. Like you said, it might look like that. But that was part of the trap. There's concrete evidence that proves it.
Was it his sleeve, right? Yeah, it's not the knife.
I see.
It has to be his sleeve here.
Take a close look at his right sleeve.
Yeah.
Even though the rope was burnt up, his sleeve wasn't burned at all. Wouldn't you agree? A burn like this, no matter how you think about it, is unnatural. That rope was burned in advance so it would look like it was burned in the fire.
Then Nagito's right arm wasn't tied up, right? He was able to move it freely, right?
Yeah, that should be the case.
Hajime, that's awesome! I'll let you cop a feel if you want.
Girl.
Akane, you should not give it away for free. Make sure they pay you first.
Oh, I mean, slay.
That's definitely wrong.
Fine. I just gotta
Girl
get
boss.
a Benjamin from him before I let him touch me, right?
Oh, girl.
That's not what I meant. I'm talking about Nagito. I mean, even if his right hand wasn't tied up, the knife was still stabbed into it, you know?
It's impossible to stab a knife into your right hand with your right hand.
Huh.
Ah, that much is obvious.
That's true.
Hajime, you tricked me! Give me back that Benjamin!
I ain't give you nothing. Not only did she charge me, she now wants the money back? What the heck?
Hold on. There should be a way.
Then hurry up and spill it.
If it's something lame, I'll make you give back the Benjamin with 10,000%
Oh.
interest.
I didn't give you a Benjamin. A way to stab yourself in your right hand using only your right hand. What? I don't know what my argument is. Oh, I'm assuming it's like the survival knife.
Even if Nagito's right hand was free,
Yeah.
how could he stab his right hand with his right hand?
If he threw the knife into the air and let the knife fall,
No.
could he stab his hand that way?
No, that's stupid.
Is
Was
he
it the
a throwing
rope?
knife expert?
You know, the spear or something?
Maybe he propped the knife somehow
He propped it.
and slammed his right hand down on it?
Huh?
Onto what?
If he just propped the knife,
Oh, he okay.
he could have used his bound left hand.
This? No? Okay. Propped it. What would he prop it on? What the hell would he prop it on?
Even if Nagito's right hand was free, how could he stab
No.
his right hand with his
Not
right
the
hand?
panels.
If he threw the knife
Is it
into
the
the air
plushie?
and let the knife
It
fall,
had blood on it.
could he stab his
That
hand
doesn't make
that
any
way?
sense though.
Is he a throwing knife expert?
No, that wouldn't lodge that deeply if you threw
Maybe
it.
he propped the knife
Is
somehow?
this it? This is
Agree
it?
with that.
I don't get how this is the plushie, but it's got blood on it.
The life-size Monokuma
It's the only
plushie.
thing I don't
He
understand.
must have used that to prop the knife.
It makes sense. That's why there was a big hole in the plushie's stomach.
I still don't understand.
He inserted the knife handle into that hole to prop it up. Then he slammed his hand onto it.
Oh! Ooh!
That's it. He had to place the plushie near him. And it also explains the mysterious blood on the plushie.
Ooh, Nagito!
So the blood on the plushie came from Nagito after he stabbed the
Ooh.
knife into his own right hand.
Why is he so far away though?
I see. So
Why-
that's the trick.
Why is the bear so far away?
But for a moment, I seriously thought Monokuma died or something.
A bleeding plushie is super scary. It's got the same fear factor as a doll whose hair grows too long.
After stabbing his hand, he no longer needed the plushie.
Oh.
So he cast it off toward the fire's origin point.
He probably thought the fire would incinerate it and destroy the
I
evidence.
see, okay.
So what do you think now?
I didn't
Fumihiko?
get that at all.
I get what you're saying about the wound on his right hand, but there's still one huge problem. The spear. Basically, you're saying Nagito committed suicide by impaling himself with a spear.
Yeah.
Right? If you think about the order, getting killed by the spear should have been the last thing to happen to Nagito. If that's true, how is that possible? He can't grab a spear with his right hand
It's from
if a
the-
knife is stabbed into it and his
Look.
left hand was all tied up.
It's from the girder, right? And his palm had the leash thing on it. Drop it.
Then he probably took the spear first, and as he endured the pain, he stabbed the knife into his right hand.
There is a limit to his constitution. If you got penetrated by something so big and thick, you would die instantly.
Hey, yo. Don't even say it.
I'm sorry.
Shut up.
I said, if you got
Nope,
penetrated...
nope.
You bastard, you better cut it out.
Nope.
Like she said, in that condition, it's very difficult to stab yourself with a spear. It'd be hard to use a spear with a knife stabbed into your right hand while your left hand is tied up.
So you're saying it's impossible?
Well, then he should have thrown it over the girder first, and then he would have held it with his left hand.
But no matter what I think, I can't believe Nagito's death was caused by someone else.
I also agree with that. To think that one of us could kill someone with such cruelty.
You say you can't believe it? You just don't want to believe it, right?
Yeah.
That's why you keep getting betrayed over and over again, right? Same goes for this time, too.
You just shut your mouth. It's against
Oh,
the
now you're
rules to
speaking?
interfere with everyone. If you even think
Oh.
about doing anything, I have a plan of my own.
Oh.
Monami sassing me.
But it's just as Monokuma said. We've been betrayed over and over again so far. So this might also be the same.
Yeah.
Calling this a suicide takes too much for granted, and it's too convenient.
Then are you saying there is a killer among us, Kazuichi?
Of
Among
course,
Us.
that doesn't include Miss Sonia and me.
Mungus.
As Kazuichi said, it's true we've been constantly betrayed. But even if I'm betrayed again, I
Aww.
still want to believe in everyone.
Yucky.
No matter how many times I may be betrayed,
This is why I think you're
I
the
still want
traitor.
to believe in everyone.
You're too nice.
I also want to believe that there's no killer, but suicide is unimaginable.
Do you really think so?
But you said it too. It'd be impossible for him to stab himself with a spear in his condition.
I did say difficult, but
Oh.
I never said impossible.
Huh?
I feel that there's some way he could have stabbed himself with that spear.
He threw it over the girder.
What kind of way?
Very
I
obvious.
don't know.
Oh. Well,
You don't
thanks.
It's impossible to figure out by myself. So let's think about it together. That's how we made it this far up till now.
Guys, I gotta move my phone for a second. I'm sorry if I
Working
bug out.
together.
Gotta plug that shit up. Gotta plug that shit up, guys, real quick. Sorry, Hajime. Read for yourself. You can do this. Even now.
Let's do this.
Okay, cool. We're doing this. Let me make sure my model's okay. I had to plug my phone up, it was dying. What are we doing? Wait, hey, whoa, wait. It was his, something about his left hand, right?
How did Nagito stab himself with a spear? Let's work together and
Banging
think this
music.
through.
When the spear stabbed Nagito, his right hand was covered by the knife, right?
Yes.
He was only able to move his left hand.
But his left hand was also tied up.
Yeah.
Then that rules out his left hand.
That's it. No, okay, because his fist is closed. And he had the blood was missing. Yeah.
Hold on. It's still too early to dismiss the possibility that he
Yup.
used his left hand.
Not take the spear into accountability. Do I have to get southern on you for a second? Spear.
Why?
Stupid.
I mean, his left hand was tied up, you know?
My god.
But
Feel
there was
my
something
brain
off about
rotting.
his left hand.
I feel my brain
The
rotting.
bloodstain on the palm of his hand. Don't you think it looked somewhat strange?
Yeah.
He only had blood on the lower area of his palm. Beyond that point, the
He
bloodstain
was
suddenly
gripping
cuts
that
off,
shit.
right?
Gripping it.
When the blood splattered, that's as far as it reached, right?
That settles the description of that bloodstain. But it's not the only unnatural blood stain. Look, there's blood on the back of his hand, around the middle joints of his fingers.
Yeah, okay. You can't see it because I'm a 2D anime girl. But I'm gripping my hand right now. And if you were gripping a cord in between your hand, then the back of your knuckles, like we see on the back of his hand here, they wouldn't have blood. But the front part of your knuckles, you know, where his nails are, would absolutely have blood because it's, you know, in the splat zone.
Like you said, it looks like an unnatural blood stain, but what's wrong with
Girl,
that?
I just told you.
We might need to think and use our imagination.
Do y'all not listen to me when I yap?
If there's blood on his palm and the back of his hand, what was his left hand doing as the blood splattered?
It was gripping the cord. Literally what I just said. Gripping.
When the blood splattered, he was probably gripping with his left hand. That's why there's such
The
a strange
cord.
looking blood stain on his palm.
And that's why there's a
the back of his
spot
hand.
on the cord that has no blood on it because he was gripping that
Was he
cord.
grabbing his front tail?
Oh my god, girly pop.
Perish the thought! He was obviously grabbing the spear.
Perish the thought. I'm gonna start saying
Now that
that.
you mention it, compared
Dude,
to the
it was
rest of
the
his body,
cord.
the wounds on his left arm are pretty
Look,
mild.
you can see it up there.
Probably made his wounds mild on purpose, so he could keep his strength while he gripped the spear.
But even if he held the spear with his tied up left hand, it'd be impossible for him to stab himself.
I'm yawning, I'm so bored.
Hey,
That's the
Chiaki,
problem.
what do you think? Hey, don't tell me you're getting sleepy.
At times like this,
I'm getting
you should
sleepy.
always strike from a good angle. Just like fixing an old TV.
Bro, I've literally already figured this out.
Oh, I got it. Maybe.
Really?
Yeah, like I thought. It's no mistake that Nagito was gripping the spear. However, what's important is what section of the spear he was gripping.
It was from the goddamn cord. The cord, yeah. Oh my god. I've literally already got this figured out.
That's it. Instead of the handle, Nagito must have been holding on to the cord. There was a metal weight at the tip of the cord, but there were bloodstains on that part too. Plus, the joint between the weight and the cord had a bloodstain shaped like it was cut off by something.
Isn't the size of that cut-off section about the same size as a human fist?
Wow. Would you like a sticker?
Oh, right.
You're so smart.
This is the part Nagito was gripping, huh? And then the blood that was supposed to end up here ended up getting on Nagito's left hand.
Wow, y'all so smart.
But why is it so important to know which part of the spear he was gripping?
You're not gonna say he gripped the tip of the cord, swung the
Oh.
spear around, and stabbed himself.
He's got
right?
the girder.
That is where the clue to
The
solve this mystery
girder.
resides.
The blood. The spear was from above him. He
I'm
let go of the
sorry.
cord.
Of course, this mystery will not be solved that easily.
Nagito was gripping the cord extending from the butt of the spear with his left hand. From there, how would he stab himself in the stomach? Dude, I just told you. I'm sorry, I'm getting so pissed. It's so
Seems we are
easy.
stuck. Shall we have tea time?
At a time like this, how about we stick to the plan to think one step at a time instead of expecting the answers all at once?
Girl, what?
That's a long plan name.
One step at a time. What does that mean?
Let's focus on the spear first. Namely, where it was
Above?
and how it was positioned just before it impaled Nagito.
How it was positioned.
Above him? It had to be above him. Nagito was facing up and the spear was stabbed through his stomach. So if it's just before that... That's it. Could it be? The spear stabbed Nagito perpendicularly and he was holding the tip of the cord attachment? If I put the facts together and come up with what we found at the warehouse, let me think about it. I should be able to figure out where the spear was and what state it was in before it stabbed Nagito. I'm sorry. I'm being a little bit of a bitch. I'm just so peeved. I know. I already have this case pretty much figured out, I think. I feel like I already know what's happening and it's making me a little bit peeved. Like, this is pretty darn easy for a 5th case. For the supposedly, you know, the last trial, it's pretty easy. Oh shoot, I didn't even see that. Popped up too fast in my peripheral. Yeet. Question number 1, where was it? It was above him. Like I've said, he put it over the girder and then let go and it went bloop 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 right through his abdomen. The hell? They dancing around. Whoa! Whoa! Gotta slow down a bit. Woo! Hey, hey, hey. You little bitch. Oh god. Get out of here. Ah! Wait, hey. Woo, I'm getting a headache from this. It was the girder, yeah. That's why the blood was up there. Yeah. Like this, I'm sorry, but this was extremely easy for the 5th case. I feel a little bit like it could have been a little bit harder. Dude, chill. Chill with that. Chill. Bruh, he's literally trying to get me. Oh my god. Can't get me. Too good. I feel like this also gets faster. Question 3. The cord, he was gripping that cord. Gripping that cord. Like I said, this was super easy. Like, this was extremely easy for the final case. Yeah.
It's all coming together.
It took you all that to figure out something that I figured out before this even trial began?
As he was laying face
Damn.
up. It must have been perpendicular to him just before that.
Yeah, sure.
Perpendicular. In the middle of the air?
Yeah, it was uppy, 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 wuppy.
Did he have some sort of ESP?
Like, let me oonga boonga term it for you. Uppy, uppy in sky, go boom, boom, go down, down, yeah. Stabby, stabby, wow, no live, ah!
That'd be awesome, but he probably used the ceiling girder directly above him.
Wow.
Nagito probably slung the cord over the ceiling girder, and using that as a support, he hoisted the spear directly above him.
Uh-huh. Like I've been saying this whole goddamn time.
And if Nagito let go of the cord, the spear would have fallen and impaled him while he was laying face up.
I noticed a slight red streak on the ceiling
Girl, I
girder.
noticed it first.
It probably got smeared there during the setup.
The blood on the cord probably rubbed off on the ceiling girder as the spear was falling. So, how about it? Using this method, Nagito could have impaled himself with the spear.
Are you serious? He really committed suicide? Like that?
He probably chose that spear so he could commit suicide like that. If someone else did this, there's
Yeah.
no reason they'd go to all this trouble just to kill someone with a spear.
I agree. When I was investigating this case, I kept thinking over and over how strange it was. Why did the killer use the knife and the spear so differently?
So you're saying he needed to use that spear to pull off his trick?
Then, this is for real? He really committed suicide? Every single wound on his body. That was all him?
Not just that, he did all that while he was gripping the spear?
Oh my
That
god.
spear should not have stabbed Nagito until the very end, which means Nagito wounded himself
Oh.
while he was gripping that spear, right?
Did he put the duct tape on his mouth too?
He probably covered his own mouth so we wouldn't hear him screaming in pain.
Did he need to go that far? That's beyond crazy. Why would he do that to
The
himself?
psycho.
He was probably trying to get us to make a mistake. By committing a suicide that looked like a murder, he was trying to steer us toward the wrong answer. His goal was to get us all executed.
And that's why he stabbed himself over and over again?
Did he want us to die that bad?
That's messed up.
I think he wanted you to overcome it.
So messed up.
Yeah, that's our Nagito.
That's our Nagito. Jeez, and I was just starting to feel a little sympathetic towards him. How stupid of me. I completely underestimated his capacity for malice. Mind-boggling malice that threatens us even after he's dead. That's the form his malice took. I'd forgotten all about it until now. If he was still here, he would be sneering at
However, there is one thing I still do not understand. He said
me.
he would reveal the traitor,
This,
right?
okay, thank you, Sonia. This is literally why I don't think it was just a suicide. I think that something had to do with those fire grenades and revealing the traitor.
Whatever became of that?
He was probably planning to kill the traitor along with the rest of us.
So why did he not just do that in the first place? If he had no qualms with killing everyone, he did not have to cause a bomb scare to reveal the traitor.
I bet the bomb scare was part of the strategy behind this trick. He made us split up and search for a bomb so none of us would have an alibi. He created a scenario where any of us could have killed him.
He tried to make us doubt each other. and tried to hide the truth behind his suicide.
Did he cause a bomb scare? For that reason,
He's a fucking bastard who killed himself for his delusions of grandeur. It's not that unthinkable.
you are right, I suppose.
Yeah, it appears we've come to a conclusion. Bastard Nagito committed suicide. It was all done by him so we'd be executed.
That should be okay, right?
What? You're not satisfied yet?
No, I agree that Nagito killed himself, but I feel like there's something that doesn't make sense. It's probably just my imagination.
I mean, I sort of understand what she's talking about. I don't think it's a mistake to assume that Nagito committed suicide, but why do I feel so uneasy about it? Is it because we don't know who the traitor is,
So
or...
what are you gonna do? Is it okay to proceed with the voting time?
What do you think, Akane?
Well, there's no doubt Nagito's death was a suicide.
Or your gut is not
Oh
wrong.
well, I guess my gut is wrong sometimes.
You are right. It is not as though we can draw any other conclusion.
Then it's okay to end it here, huh? That means we're done with this last class trial and we can leave this island, right? It's okay to reach such a happy ending,
It
right?
would... Nah, it's too quick.
Then it's okay? It's okay to say, you've decided on the killer? Understood. Then voting time.
No, hold on a sec.
Hold on. Why?
Sorry, just a little more. I want you guys to wait just a little more. I can't help but feel like there's still something we overlooked.
Like who the traitor is?
But the issue here is who killed Nagito, right? Even if we identify the traitor, the conclusion won't change.
That's true, but
The mystery isn't just about who the traitor is. No matter how you look at it, Nagito's death is a suicide. But I'm a little worried, you know? I'm worried about starting the voting time while there's still a mystery.
Hey, what do you mean it's not about who the traitor is? What kind of mystery is left?
There's just one thing that doesn't make sense, and it relates to Nagito's death. Plus, it's something even Nagito couldn't influence. He couldn't even tamper with the evidence for it.
Huh? Couldn't mess with the evidence for?
Here I thought we were finally finished.
Something related to Nagito's death, the piece of evidence that he couldn't mess with. Oh, is it the file? I'm assuming it's the file. Yeah. Okay. You get that afterwards.
is it about the Monokuma file?
Yeah, that's it.
What about it?
Huh? There was something suspicious in the Monokuma file?
I don't remember that. Victim is Nagito. The body was discovered inside the warehouse near the Monokuma plushie factory. The estimated time of death is believed to be noon sharp. Not only is there a spear stabbed into his stomach, there are multiple stab wounds on each of his thighs. Furthermore, there is a laceration on his left arm and a knife impaled through his right hand. The suspicious part of the Monokuma file that Chiaki is worried about is what's hidden in the Monokuma file? Is it his death or something? It's not ruled as a suicide? Hangman's Gambit. Okay, I hate this one. C-A-U-S-E of death. Yeah, gotcha. C. I need an A. A. C-A-U. Oh, there's a lot. U cause. Did I get that? Okay. Okay. Oh, I didn't get that. Cause. Oh shoot. Of. Where's the other S? Oh, I need an F. Of. God, there's so many. There's so many of. Oh, there's too much. The F. I need a D! D. E. Need an A. need an A. A. T. Shit. I messed that up. Oh shoot, I lost that. It's T. T. Oh my god, T. And then I need an H. H. Oh, that was so hard. Oh my god. It took forever. Oh, I hate playing the Gambit. I really hate that.
In this particular case's Monokuma file, there's no specific cause of death.
Yeah. Yeah, okay, I see. I get it now.
Isn't that weird?
It didn't say it was a suicide.
Until now, the files always specified the cause of death.
Yeah.
But the cause of death is obvious, is it not? The spear in Nagito's stomach. It is obvious just by looking at it that it was the cause of death.
Maybe it's not included if it's not important enough to write about.
That's so stupid.
Well, Monokuma,
I plead the fifth!
The fifth.
Here he goes again! I'm so appalled that I have nothing to say.
But even during Gundam's case, and before during Nikon's case, the thing he purposely omitted from the Monokuma
Yeah,
file
that's
was
true.
always the most important mystery in the case.
Are you saying that applies this time too?
Hold on a sec. Then, are you saying there's more to Nagito's death? Are you suggesting, again, that his death wasn't a suicide?
Yes. Yes, I am.
You guys were the ones who said it was a suicide in the first place.
No, I don't think it's a mistake to call Nagito's death a suicide, but it's not just a suicide. Come to think of it, did Nagito really commit suicide just to get us all killed?
are you sticking up for him?
That's not what I meant. I mean it in a bad sense.
Bad sense?
I just remembered that his malice always defied our expectations, and that concerns me. For example, would that malice just end here?
Huh?
Did Nagito's malice drive him to risk his life for a truth we'd reach this easily? I mean, this is Nagito we're talking about, you know?
Right.
How interesting! You sure do believe in Nagito, huh? Because you believe in his malice, you continue to suspect his malice. I see. I guess that's what passes for friendship these days.
What friendship?
What should we do, you guys? Should we proceed with the vote? I think we should keep going until everyone is satisfied. Even if it's just to be safe.
You are right. We only get one chance to vote after all.
Just to be safe, huh? Guess I have no choice. If that's the case, I'll do my best to go along with it.
This is friggin' annoying.
You're freaking annoying.
If you guys say you're doing it, there's no way I'm gonna back out.
Hey, Monokuma, you heard us. The voting's gonna have to wait!
We've come this far. Let's work hard till the very end. If we work together, everything should be all right. That's what I believe.
Oh, splendid. You guys are so splendid right now. That's right. If all your hopes are united, no despair can shake you.
Now that I think about it, Nagito said the same thing. The absolute hope that can overcome any despair. Said he was yearning for that. And the situation we're in might be the thing that Nagito was wanting all along. No, never mind. Probably overthinking. Oh, okay, is this the half point? I see. I don't know why they do this. It's kind of pointless to me.
No.
I'm not even gonna read it. Not gonna entertain it. Monomi does not want to talk to you. Oh my god. Oh my god. I don't even want to read that. I don't even want to know. Yeah, let's go ahead and save this. Oh my goodness. Okay, Monomi, what do you want?
Anyway, my chest is full of pride right now. Everyone is united against despair. They're totally awesome.
Yep.
That's why I'm gonna fight too.
Looks like she's had a change of heart,
I will
actually.
fight the only way I can. I'm gonna show that guy my fearsome retaliation.
Yeah, Monomi. Do it.
That's basically it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I really feel
So
like
if
she's
we're
had a
working
change of heart.
together, where do we start? With the cause of death missing from the Monokuma file?
Why don't we try removing
It's
all our
poison.
preconceived notions before we discuss this?
Like I said in the last episode, Nagito was brewing. He was pulling a brew.
In the beginning, our discussion
Bro said
advanced
Breaking
by
Bad.
assuming Nagito's death was caused by the spear. It's better to confirm if there are any other possibilities. That's what I think.
Other possibilities.
If something other than a spear killed Nagito, all I can think of is the knife stabbed into his hand.
That was definitely a gruesome wound, but it wouldn't
No.
be the fatal wound, don't you think?
If you think the cuts on his legs and left arm aren't a fatal wound,
Are we finished already?
I feel like it's possible that we overlooked something.
Bro, it's the fire grenades. Overlooked?
Then let's bring up whatever we can think of, one after the other.
Oh, they're
That
so
might
dumb.
clear some things up.
Exactly. We should cooperate at a time like this.
A fatal wound that wasn't the spear. They don't even know if it actually exists, but if it does, we need to find out what it is no matter what. I've already kind of figured it out. There it is. Okay, it is the poison.
Let us consider a different fatal
Okay.
wound.
Yeah, it's the poison.
it's not the knife in his right hand, right?
The Breaking Bad stuff.
It's not the other wounds, right?
Nope.
With all those wounds,
Mm-hmm.
maybe he simply bled to death.
Mm-mm.
There's no way he burned to death.
Not this one.
Was the cause of death something that
Oh.
cannot be seen?
Cause no, he inhaled it. I was saying he drank it. He inhaled it. So it was smoke.
That's it. I totally forgot about that possibility. If the cause of death was something we can't see, then we have to consider poison as a possible method.
Poison? It is true that poison is not something we can see, but why did you bring that up all of a sudden?
Because we explored his cabin.
I remember when I went to investigate Nagito's cottage, I discovered something really strange.
You were there too, Chiaki.
Inside the refrigerator, I found a bottle of Monokuma's special poison.
Poison?
Additionally, that's a poison made specifically for killing. I see. Now that you mention it, there's no way a toxin like that doesn't relate to the case at all.
If poison was the cause of death, it would not leave an obvious wound on Nagito's body.
However, it's common for blood blotches to appear
Oh.
on the body that's been poisoned.
And you know the how?
I see. You sure seem to know a lot about medicine.
Poison. Get it right.
What does that mean?
He is a Yakuza.
But even if blood blotches appear, if the body was already covered in blood,
Ah.
there's no way we'd notice them easily, right?
Yep.
Did he wound his body just to camouflage them?
That's also a possibility.
But still, both of Nagito's hands were full. So how would he drink poison?
He didn't drink it. He
His
inhaled
left
it.
hand was tied up and gripping the spear, and his right hand had a knife stuck
Bro
in it.
went sniff, sniff, sniff.
If it was a slow-acting poison, it is possible he consumed it in
No.
advance.
No, the warning label on the bottle explicitly states the effect is instant.
Then it's impossible. Both his hands were full just before he died.
And this is when the hardtail appears.
Oh my god, girl, shut up.
You're totally overvaluing that tail.
His mouth was covered with duct tape, you know. If he wanted to drink poison, how'd he get it past his lips?
If there's no way he could have drank the poison, it might be impossible. Just kidding. It's not like we're out of possibilities.
What the heck
yet.
was that about, Chiaki?
Are there any left?
Your nose, you sniffer.
Hell no. No matter how you slice it, he was totally killed by that spear.
Nah.
Since we've already ruled out so many possibilities, it might be easier to think about what really killed him.
You feel so stupid.
Operation Elimination Method. The hint should be written on the poison's warning label. Maybe.
Poison's warning label said... We talked about the gas, yeah. This enchanted liquid is highly potent and takes effect immediately. Please handle with care. Though its validity is low, this liquid is very dangerous when vaporized, meaning gas, vapor, states of matter. In this gaseous state, it's heavier than air, it breaks down in minutes, and it might be susceptible to, my phone is in the way, hydrolysis. So it is possible for you to poison someone to death without any complications. Keep this liquid secured by stirring it in a cool place in a plastic or Glass or plastic container away from sunlight. The way the poison entered Nagito's body, the answer is written on the warning label? Dude, it literally says gaseous state. You don't even have to. You don't even have to do this logic dive. This is kind of pointless. But okay, I'll play along. I'll play along, even though I already know what's right. God, I really hate doing this. If there's gonna be one that appears in the middle, I'm gonna be so mad. Because this is too good to be true. Oh god, these just keep getting harder and harder. Like, I'm sorry, I don't play a lot of racing games. So these are kind of hard. It was in the gas state. Because he sniffed it up. It literally says gaseous state, so, duh. Let's see. Oh, shoot. Oh. Don't be popping up out of nowhere now. Oh, shoot. I just asked you not to pop out of nowhere. I am not a racing game person. This does kind of feel like a cool math game, though. Oh, shoot. See what I mean? Y'all see what I mean? Risky business. Risky. I'm driving the skateboard like I drive IRL. Slow AF. Oh, God. Oh, there we go. Okay. Question. How did it enter his body? His nose almost went to his mouth. No, his nose. He sniffed it because he had the duct tape on his mouth, so he couldn't go through his mouth. Oh, shoot. Okay, woo! Let's slow down a bit. Let's slow down a bit. Oh my god. How do people do this? How y'all be doing this? How you be doing those circles? Because I don't know. I mean, this is so obvious. Did we really need a logic dive for this? Hajime. This is so easy.
What if instead of drinking the poison, we assume he inhaled it?
Duh.
It's written on the poison's warning label.
Yep, okay, I'm not rereading that.
Dangerous when vaporized. In other words, breathing in the gas is fatal.
Poison gas! Then all he had to do was breathe it in through his nose.
Breathe
You're so
that
smart,
poisonous
Akane.
gas inside the warehouse? But if poisonous gas had spread throughout the warehouse, why didn't it kill us?
I mean, to be fair, Monokuma did make us leave so it could ventilate. Oh, I guess it was the sprinklers because they poured water down. But I would have expected the
sprinklers in the
ventilation.
warehouse. Thanks to those, we didn't inhale that poison gas.
Huh. Oh wait, that doesn't make
The poison gas
Oh, yeah, it
disappeared
does.
because of the sprinklers?
Okay,
It wasn't the fire?
because I know for a fact that it has to be in the fryer grenade because we know that Nagito tampered with it because he has the seal under his bed for one of the fire grenades. So we know that he put something in it. So, okay, we had to throw it first and then the sprinklers come on. That's why. I was confused.
Well, this was also written on the poison's warning label.
It breaks down in minutes and it's susceptible to hydrolysis, so water. Okay.
Of course! Hydrolysis!
Fluter.
The chemical bonds that form the poison were broken down by the water from the sprinklers.
Dang, we really are doing science.
Also, the poison is apparently denser than air, so it probably didn't affect us because we were standing.
I feel like I'm back in chemistry and I really hate it.
But Nagito was laying down, so he must have breathed in a whole bunch of it.
Bro, I barely passed chemistry. I passed chemistry AP with a C.
If it meets the requirements that well, maybe it's not just a possibility anymore.
Yeah, the true cause of Nagito's death was poisoning. The wounds on his body, the spear in his stomach, it was all to keep us from learning the truth.
So what?
Huh?
Dude, shut up.
We figured out that Nagito
Don't
died from
even.
poison, but so what? In the end, it doesn't change the fact that he committed suicide, right?
Nah.
Then enough already.
You're so stupid.
Nagito inhaled the poison he prepared and died. Yeah, that still sounds like a suicide.
Well, with this, we have a clearer picture. We've also determined the true cause of death. All right. All the mysteries
Oh
should
my
be
God, they're so
solved now.
dumb.
We should get on with the voting time, right?
Well,
Are y'all trying to
But-
die?
What? There's still more?
Do you want to die? I mean, all the mysteries have been solved yet. In the end, Nagito's motive is still unclear. Did he commit suicide just so he could kill every last one of us? Was that really his motive? Is that really okay?
Hey, what happened? There's no reason to wonder about that stuff anymore, you know.
Nagito's motive, Nagito's malice. Is it really okay? Can we really finish this here? No, that can't be.
There might have been an accomplice.
Huh?
Chiaki, what did you just say?
If Nagito committed suicide by inhaling poison that he brought, then why wasn't there anything that looked like poison at the crime scene?
Anything that looked like poison?
If Nagito brought poison to the warehouse, it's strange that we couldn't find it there.
Uh-huh, it was in the fire grenade. Would have been necessary for carrying around poison? A meat on the bone, the container.
I see!
In the fire grenade.
Are you talking about the container the poison was kept in?
Yeah. If Nagito brought it, it's strange we couldn't find that container anywhere.
He can't carry around poison without putting it in a container?
Yeah, that was written on the warning label.
Yep. In a cool place, in glass or plastic container.
The container probably melted in
Do
the
you
fire.
really think it was glass, stupid?
It's probably plastic or glass, right?
Yeah.
There's no way it'd completely incinerate.
It looked glass to me.
Even the plastic fragments of the fire grenades we used to put out the fire didn't completely burn up, you know?
Then, does that mean someone got rid of the container?
So that's why you mentioned an accomplice.
That is impossible. I mean, an accomplice? It is just two.
Like, does that really
Oh my god.
I mean, even if he had an accomplice, it doesn't change the fact that Nagito still committed suicide.
You're right. Someone might have accidentally took it away from the crime scene.
Ah, you're right. You're totally right. That's totally it.
Right? Isn't it okay to close this case yet? I'm not in the mood for unexpected twists.
You seem suspicious, Kazuichi. I don't want to hurt anyone. I don't want to get hurt by anyone, but hurting someone else. Everyone's tired. Tired of doubting everyone else. I also feel that way. That's why I just want to rule this as Nagito's suicide. If I do that, nobody here has to get hurt. But
That's no good.
Huh?
I feel like Nagito is seeing through us. By calling this Nagito's suicide, we're trying to take the easy way out so we don't hurt anyone else. But if Nagito was here right now, he'd probably be sneering at us. He'd probably say something like, "So that's the extent of your hopes."
So Nagito's ghost is whispering to you, huh?
apparently.
The power of friendship bursts beyond death, huh? A fiery outcome like this is right out of a teen manga. Still, that's pretty messed up.
Shut up! You just be quiet.
I get what you're saying, but in the end, the reason he died is still the same as before, right? Even if we solve this mystery, the conclusion won't change at all.
I mean, it'd be a suicide regardless, right?
Even if there really was an accomplice, is there any reason we should take the time to figure out who it is? Like Fuyuhiko said earlier, it is possible that somebody accidentally removed the poison from the crime scene.
But I just can't imagine ending this by turning our backs on the truth.
It's fine, okay? There are some things we're better off not knowing, and we probably just didn't notice it. Like maybe the container was hiding with the fire grenade fragments.
Oh. What is this feeling just now? Even though it was brief, it felt like a strong flash of light running through the back of my head. Maybe what Akane said just now might be a clue. What she said about us not noticing the container because it was hiding. What if it's true? I might be able to reach the answer using that. The way Nagito brought the poison, which means the thing he used was a container, was fire grenade, stupid. Oh my god, do I really have to do this? Fire grenade, okay, yeah. Can I spell grenade? F, 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 I, R, E, E. How you spell grenade? Oh, shoot. G, 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 E, E, R, R, in. Where's the in? 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 Oh, shoot. My in. 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 A. In. A. D. I need an E. Fire grenade. Okay, the problem with this one is trying to spell. I'm not the best speller in the world. But that one was pretty easy compared to the last one. You do?
Huh?
The fire grenades! Nagito put the poison inside one of the fire grenade canisters and transported it to the warehouse.
He used one of the fire grenade canisters?
Yeah, the container with the poison in it wasn't secretly taken away by someone. Instead, it was in a container that didn't need to be taken away in the first place. As long as he put the poison in the same container he brought to the warehouse.
Yeah, and Sonia also said here that there were other things, but they're gone now.
It can be hidden with the other fire grenades we used, so there's no need to dispose of the container later.
Bastard. He totally knew we were gonna throw those fire grenades.
Well, he planned it, so yeah.
Which means, did Nagito exchange the contents of a fire grenade?
Yeah, that has to be it.
When I first discovered those fire grenades, I tried to study them a little bit, but the canister was completely sealed shut by a layer of aluminum underneath the lid.
You just have to peel off that seal and swap the insides, right?
That is true, but there was no sign he was even at the break room.
Yeah, huh? He had one of those seals.
Hold on. Did you say aluminum?
Hajime. Could it be?
You were
If
there.
so, then there's no mistake. Nagito definitely swapped the contents of one of the fire grenades.
Seriously? That's impossible. Miss Sonia just said so right now.
But I really hope that you do end up dying in this, because I really don't like him.
Sonia's words are proof that the poison was swapped with the contents of a fire grenade.
Huh?
Yeah. You found the aluminum. Where's the aluminum? Aluminium. Piece of blue paper.
I can prove it with this.
Yeah, you can.
Take a look. We found this under Nagito's bed when we were investigating his cottage.
Huh? That's just a piece of trash.
Bro, don't be so stupid.
No, that is not just a piece of trash. The seal I saw on that fire grenade matched this. It is the same aluminum.
You found the aluminum seal under Nagito's bed?
Yep.
There's more. That's not the only thing we found in Nagito's room. We also found a gas mask
Breaking
and
Bad.
gloves under his bed, too.
Did he use those when he put the poison inside the fire grenade?
It's a dangerous poison after all. He took extreme caution when swapping them.
So what's the issue?
Are you really this stupid?
Nagito put the poison in the grenade canister, brought it with him, breathed it in, and died, right?
No.
So in the end, he still fucking committed
We
suicide.
you were there.
Enough already.
Dude, you were there. You threw one of the fire bombs.
You're right. If the
Oh my
canister
God.
wasn't thrown away, then it just means that there wasn't an accomplice after all.
How stupid can they be? Like, I know it's part of the game where they have to over-explain everything, but like, they were all there. They all should kind of like think about this as like, oh, if it was in the canister, what did we do with the canister? Oh yeah, we threw them, you know?
See, I told you.
So that
The
creates a
conclusion
murderer.
is still the same. Nagito committed suicide. End of story.
I hate it here.
I admit that there wasn't an accomplice. That was just my misunderstanding.
You're right.
Oh my god.
In actuality, the truth is even more horrifying.
Yeah, it means he literally created a murderer out of one of you.
What did you say?
Hey, what are you planning to say now?
What the hell? Do you still want to keep going?
Bro, I feel like they got lobotomized or something. They were not this dumb in the last trial.
Is this not settled? There is no denying that Nagito's death was a suicide.
No, it's not.
Chiaki?
I'm sorry, but I just realized it.
Realized what?
We know Nagito used the grenade canister to store the poison. So when was it deployed in the warehouse? When did Nagito breathe in the poison? When I thought along those lines, that's when I realized it.
The horrifying truth?
It probably happened at the same time.
When we threw it, yeah. Yeah, when we all threw the grenades.
I see.
He made a murderer out of the
You're
traitor.
saying it was when we all threw the fire grenades?
Yep.
Yeah, I think so. When we all threw the grenades to put out the fire in the warehouse, the poison was deployed. and it converted to poison gas and killed Nagito.
If that is true, then the person who brought the poison and spread it was...
Nagito.
One of us.
Oh.
What the heck?
Oops.
One of
Oh,
us
I get. Okay, I
threw
get
the
what she means
poison
now.
Grenade that killed Nagito?
She means. Okay, I was confused. She means that Sonia means that whoever brought the fire grenade that had the poison and threw it. You know, that kind of thing. We brought it.
Hold on a sec. The Nagito was...
It would mean he didn't kill himself.
You said so yourself! You said Nagito committed suicide!
Then who killed Nagito?
You mean, who's the actual killer, right?
One of us.
Do you know?
Who prepared the poison fire grenade that killed Nagito?
Nagito. The person who paired it was Nagito.
I see.
What?
It was Nagito,
Yeah.
obviously. We just discussed this a few minutes ago.
Yeah, we did.
Then who set the warehouse fire that caused one of us to throw the poisoned grenade?
Nagito. Nagito.
I see.
That was also Nagito.
Okay, how many times are you gonna ask the same damn question?
The next question will be my last.
Huh.
Considering all the facts up till now, why did Nagito set the warehouse on fire?
Make us a murderer? Yeah, to make someone throw the poison.
I see.
Don't tell me. He set the warehouse on fire just so we'd have to throw the fire grenades?
He set the fire just so we'd put it out?
Mm-hmm.
Why'd he do that?
It was a trap.
A trap?
He's an asshole.
Preparing the poison. Creating a reason for us to throw the poison. It was all a setup by Nagito. It was all a trap to make one of us throw the poison grenade.
Seriously, I'm asking you who threw it.
I don't know. The person who threw it probably didn't know either.
That is so sinister.
Huh? Could it be? Was that Nagito's trap?
They finally get it.
This wasn't an intentional murder. This was a murder that Nagito forced someone to do. And for that reason, he put the fire grenade that he filled with poison with the other grenades. Setting up a murder nobody can solve. That was Nagito's true goal.
No, I don't think it's a murder that nobody can solve. Because he was trying his best to weed out the traitor. So we still just gotta figure out who the traitor is, and I think that's who is the murderer.
What?
Because he relies on his ultimate luck.
What the hell?
Nagito did not commit murder. Instead, he manipulated someone else into killing him?
It's about time y'all got
To
it.
do that, he set a trap to force someone to kill him.
Mm-hmm.
The poison grenade and the fire were traps. That's why the curtain was the fire's origin point. All the fire grenades we threw at the curtain shattered once they fell to the floor. Because of that, Nagito, who was laying face up on the floor, was able to breathe in the dense poison, and then...
It does, honestly, maybe it's just the drawing, but it looks like his nose is covered, so,
Hold on. If that's true, you can't say the poison was the cause of death.
Can I ask Monokuma?
It might be the poison's fault he let go of the spear, but the
Ah.
actual cause of death could be either one.
Even so, the poison is what caused him to let go of the spear.
That's right! Nagito's killer is the one who made him breathe the poison!
Are you fucking serious?
That was his trap all along. Even the wounds all over his body. It was all to mess with the evidence for what actually happened. His true goal was creating a murder that nobody can solve. He wanted to prove to us that there are mysteries that just can't be solved with educated guesses.
I mean, you can literally solve it. I'm sorry, but you can literally solve this. We know that Chiaki is the traitor because we found that notebook in Nagito's cabin. And everyone thinks it's Monomi's notebook, but it's actually Chiaki's because Chiaki was the only one who saw us, Hajime, at the final dead room because Monomi was stuck inside of the final dead room and she couldn't get out, so it obviously wasn't her.
He probably expected that his fake suicide would be found out. After all, a mystery that can be solved is destined to be solved in the end. However, he also Nagito prepared a mystery that couldn't be solved. As you solve mysteries and bolster your hope, a huge mystery comes along and slaps you in your faces. For those of you who believe there are no unsolvable mysteries, that is when you finally taste despair. Meaning, he used all of the prior class trial verdicts to prepare this trick. Not all mysteries can be solved. Such a devious trick he played on you, as expected of Nagito.
That's totally messed up. That's so fucked up.
It is.
It is my fault. Because I told you all about the fire grenades.
To be fair, it is kind of your fault then, actually.
I am so sorry. Please vote me as the killer.
Even if we did that, we don't know if it's actually you yet.
That's not the fucking issue here. It's not Miss Sonia's fault. This is all Nagito's doing.
But what should we do? How can we even figure out who the killer is?
It's impossible.
Impossible?
Nagito wanted to create a scenario where we couldn't make a decision. That's why we're at an impasse.
However, Monokuma also does not know who the killer is, right?
Is that true?
Right. There's no way he'd be able to figure that out with just his surveillance cameras.
Is that true? Monokuma?
If Monokuma doesn't know, his trial doesn't count. Isn't that right?
You know, I don't actually need stuff like cheap-ass surveillance cameras or whatever. I know perfectly well what's happening on this island at all times. I know you used the bathroom 3 times yesterday, Sonia. And one of those visits seemed to take a while.
Bro, that's a little, incriminating.
Please stop! I will never become queen!
How can you? I'm so sure.
Bro.
How can you have such an awful power?
So, of course this trial still counts. Do your very best to guess who the killer is.
Yes, he says. How the hell are we supposed to do that?
Is giving up all we can do?
No, it's too early to give up.
Is there any way to figure out who the killer is?
Even though it's just a hunch, it's possible that it's probably... There's one way, I think.
Really?
Hey, is it alright if we look at Nagito's crime one more time from the beginning?
We're gonna go ahead and do the comic thing?
I want to make sure my hunch is correct.
We're not gonna figure out the killer first?
Hajime, please.
That's right. It doesn't mean the trial's over yet. Even though I don't know who killed Nagito, it should be clear what kind of trap he set. And I have to do it, even if it leads to despair.
I got it. Let's do this then.
Huh. We're doing the closing argument already? Okay. So this is when it's the poison. Not right here. This is all fire grenade. Right before switching... Wait, this one? Right? No? Okay, let me think about that again. Right before switching the poison. No. Oh, this should be here. Yeah, and then we're all the blackened in this. Oh my god. Let's actually skip over this for now. Is this when he duct tapes himself? No. Here? No. Here? No. Then here. Okay. Broken poison should be over this way. That's the fire. This should be the poison. And this should be when he sets it up. So this should be at the very beginning. When he's doing his Breaking Bad moment. Could be... Maybe this is the one I missed? Yeah, because he had to open the seal. Okay, next one. Beyond the Monokuma panel. His whole body wasn't tied up. Yeah, okay. This is where he's got some rope. How did he support... Oh, no. This one? Yeah. This is when he's already dead. Oh. The knife? Is this the knife? Yeah, okay, this is the Monokuma doll. And then, he has to let go of the spear. This is where he says, oops, I let go. Is there anything beyond here? No. This is where the creepy Nagito video happens. The firelight is right over here. What's beyond the Monokuma the firelight? And then the poison should be at the front. Pretty easy.
Here's everything that happened in this case.
Oh yeah.
The person who actually arranged this incident was the victim, Nagito Komaeda.
I'm actually really interested to see how this one plays out.
He kept a specific item inside his cottage that he needed for his plan, Monokuma's special poison, which he brought with him from the Octagon.
I'm not gonna lie, bro looks pretty drugged out over on the right. And the left, I guess.
Using the gloves and gas mask that he got from the military base,
Glug, glug, glug.
Nagito swapped the contents of a fire grenade he took from the plushie factory break room with that poison. When he did that, a specific item was left as evidence, the blue aluminum seal on the grenade. With that, Nagito finished making the poisoned fire grenade, took it with him to the factory.
Whew, God, he's so crazy.
And put it back with the rest of the grenades in the break room. The next morning, Nagito appeared before us and declared that he hid a bomb somewhere.
We're all the blackened, I can't believe that.
While we were looking for the bomb, that's when Nagito headed over to the goods warehouse. In order to set up a fire, Nagito arranged the Monokuma panels in a line going from the door to the curtain and placed an oil lighter in front of it. From there, Nagito set his insane plan in motion. First, he hung the spear that he took from Nezumi Castle from the ceiling girder by its cord. Then he tied his arms and legs at the back of the warehouse with rope. However, he burnt off the rope on his right arm beforehand. In doing so, he made sure that only his right hand was free, while his remaining arm and legs were tied up. As he gripped the tip of the rope hanging over the ceiling girder with his left hand, he lay down face up, just beneath the dangling spear. But this was just the beginning of Nagito's plan. And then, he did something no one could have predicted. First, he covered his mouth with duct tape, and after making sure he was unable to scream, he stabbed himself with the knife multiple times in his left arm and in both of his thighs. Finally,
Ew.
he propped the knife on the plushie and slammed his right hand onto the blade. He didn't just want us to think he was tied up. He also wanted us to think he'd been tortured. Through all this, Nagito never let go of the spear. His plan still wasn't over. In fact, it was just about to begin. Meanwhile, we finally arrived at the plushie factory and found Nagito's message. After seeing his message, we instantly made our way to the warehouse. But that was part of Nagito's plan. We opened the door to the warehouse, which inadvertently started the Monokuma panel domino effect. Panels fell one after another until they reached the lighter, tipped it over, and shocked by the sudden fire, we rushed to the factory's break room to obtain some fire-extinguishing grenades. We then aimed for the fire's origin point, which was the curtain, and unloaded the entire supply. It never occurred to us that one of those grenades was the poison grenade that Nagito had prepared.
That's just so crazy.
The poison sank to the floor, instantly vaporizing due to the intense heat, and spread everywhere. The poison gas quickly drifted to the curtain at the back of the warehouse, where Nagito was. Also, Monokuma's poison has a unique quality in which it becomes heavier than air when vaporized. That poison gas completely surrounded the area where Nagito lay face up on the floor. There, Nagito inhaled the poison, and if it didn't instantly kill him, he certainly lost consciousness. Which caused him to let go of the rope in his left hand, and the falling spear plunged into his stomach.
Wow, look at the
This
red
is
eyes.
all the information related to Nagito's plan. His true intention was to set one of us up as the killer. At this time, we still don't know who the killer is, because the killer wasn't aware they killed someone. Try as we might, we cannot reach that truth. That was Nagito's trap.
It's crazy.
In
Wow.
conclusion, the fact that we can't determine the killer's identity.
Wow. Wow.
This should be the truth behind Nagito's trap.
Just wow.
How about it, Chiaki? Will that help you figure out who the killer is?
This case is so insane.
Chiaki?
Just as I thought. It's impossible, isn't it?
You say we just have to vote for someone?
What Hajime said is probably true. That's part of the reason why I thought it was a little strange. Did Nagito really not care who the killer was? He said this to us earlier.
It's going to be fine. I'm pretty sure everything will work out in the end. After all, there's no way hope can lose. Absolute hope that can break through any despair can never lose in a place like this. And not only that, I believe in all of you. I believe in the time we spent together.
That feeling of belief is at the heart of his trick. He believed we'd notice the fire grenades. He believed we'd try to extinguish the flames. And he believed we'd fall into his trap. By believing in us, Nagito was able to put his life-threatening plan into effect.
What do you mean, believe?
And what's wrong with that?
There's one more thing, remember? Something that Nagito believed in from the bottom of his heart. I want you to try to remember what that is.
It's his luck. Oh, his talent, yeah. That works too. His talent.
Nagito believed in his talent as the ultimate lucky student.
After all the times we spent together, I believe in you guys. And more than that, I believe in my ultimate luck. So it's definitely going to be alright.
I guess the last thing he could believe in was his own talent.
It's not so strange, really. Most of us here have been relying on the same thing.
But, in his case, it was pretty remarkable, wasn't it? It almost seemed like he had blind faith in him.
You're right. The same thing happened when he cleared the final dead room at the funhouse.
It wasn't life-threatening at all. It was just a little escape game that ended with some Russian roulette. Russian roulette? It's a game where you load one bullet into a gun, spin the cylinder, and point it towards you. Pull the trigger. So you really did it. Ah, so that's how you're supposed to play it. So it would have been fine if I only used one bullet, huh? I guess it's just as Monami said. Huh? I misunderstood, and I thought that I had to take one bullet out of the cylinder, so that's how I did it. That you only had 1 in 6 chance of surviving. I'm still alive after all. The only good thing about me is how lucky I am. And he did the same thing when the first killing happened at the old building near the hotel. He depended on his luck and was able to get cleaning duty just as he wanted. That's right, I just trusted my luck. I trusted I'd be picked for cleaning duty. You've relied on your luck? It's not luck, it's my true talent. It's true my talent is trash, but I'm still the ultimate lucky student, you know? Huh? I'm left with a red mark? For someone called the ultimate lucky student, you don't seem very lucky right now. At the time, Hajime said I wasn't lucky, but it was actually the opposite. I was lucky. That's why I got picked for cleaning duty, just like I wanted.
But his luck doesn't have anything to do with the case this time, right?
I just thought it was strange that it doesn't connect to anything. He factored in his belief in us, but for some reason he didn't factor in his own luck. No, there's no way. I mean, this is Nagito we're talking about.
What did he do?
No, he wasn't just after anybody. He probably had a target. A target he was aiming for all along. A person to set up as the killer.
A target? Who?
The traitor.
The target's true identity. Even Nagito didn't know it. That's why he relied on being the ultimate lucky student. and incorporated that luck into his plan. As long as he had his luck, he believed the target he was after would pick up the fire grenade.
You mean he left his plan to luck?
He risked his life for that?
He probably risked his life just so his ultimate luck could decide this.
Who is it? Who's the target Nagito was after?
No, I don't even have to ask. I already know who it is. It's the traitor.
See,
You've been yapping about the traitor for, like,
that's
ever.
it. The traitor. Nagito was after the traitor, huh?
Then he relied on
Yep.
his luck to weed out the traitor?
Yep.
Nagito didn't know who the traitor was until the very end.
Hmm.
All he could do was rely on his own luck.
Then what he said in his video message.
It won't work with just any student handbook. If you want to disarm that bomb, you have to use the traitor student handbook. To be honest, I found out who the traitor was after secretly monitoring everyone's activity. But I was a little annoyed that they never came forward. Oh!
Just bluffing.
Wait, is that why she used her own handbook? Because it disarmed the bomb or something? Well, I guess it didn't disarm it, actually. I know Chiaki has to be the traitor because of the notebook, but yeah, I just don't understand the whole, like, how her notebook didn't do anything since she's the traitor. Unless she, like, was, like, in the first game, they actually switched out notebooks. So maybe that's how?
That's probably true. By that point, his plan should have already been in motion.
Then it's just as Nagito said at the beginning. His purpose was to weed out the traitor. If we just believed in what Nagito said, we wouldn't have reached the answer much quicker. The reason this took so damn long, is it really because we didn't want to believe in him?
But if he just wanted to out the traitor, he didn't have to go this far and make that person the killer. Damn it! We're all in a huge bind because of that!
It means he wants us to beat the traitor.
By finding out who the traitor is, our hopes will shine even brighter by overcoming that despair. That's something he'd say.
Monami,
Oh?
it looks like you've got something you want to say. But you better just keep your mouth shut.
Suspicious.
And that concludes my argument. Nagito's plan was to make the traitor kill him. What are you gonna do? Are you guys gonna believe me?
He relied on his luck to aim for a target. He didn't even know who he was aiming for. Sounds way too unbelievable to actually have happened, but...
The only thing we can do is believe.
If we don't, then we'd just be relying on our luck when we cast our votes.
But even if we do believe, what should we do? I mean, if we don't know who the target is, there's no way we can even vote.
You are absolutely right. It is hard to think the traitor would reveal themselves now.
If, by chance,
Oh.
the traitor revealed themselves during that
Ah.
bomb scare, what would have happened? Would it have stopped Nagito from acting so reckless?
Huh?
But they couldn't help it. Even if they wanted to reveal themselves, they couldn't do it because they weren't created to do that.
Huh?
Chiaki?
What's wrong, Chiaki? Get a hold of
Oh,
yourself!
it's so obvious.
That's why I want you guys to guess.
You want us to guess?
Yeah, I want you to guess.
What? What does that mean?
Who do you think it is, Hajime?
You.
Who do you think the Future Foundation sent
Oh.
to infiltrate your group as the traitor?
Why?
A traitor who's not allowed to think that they're different from everyone else.
Why?
A traitor who can only interact with everyone as a traitor.
Why?
Because that's the nature of their existence.
Huh?
They can only exist as a traitor.
Why?
Seriously, why?
Who do you think
I feel like
is the
Hajime.
traitor?
Why? Why?
Hajime, please.
Oh, he's crying. Oh. I really wished it was Kazuichi. He didn't even say anything.
It's... you? Chiaki, you're the traitor?
Please! Hold on!
Hmm.
Aw, you totally guessed right.
Oh, no. I don't want to guess right.
Just as expected. Yep, you're correct. I'm the traitor. The agent sent by the Future Foundation to hide among you all is me.
Damn it. Why? This is nonsense. Why? Why does this make sense?
Hey, Chiaki. Are you being serious right now?
Chiaki is the traitor? That is a
Oh.
lie, right? Surely you must be joking.
I'm sorry.
It's the truth.
Hey, what are you saying sorry for?
What does this mean? You... Up till now... You've been tricking us?
What? We were not tricked! After all, we have been working together all this time. We have been helping each other all this time. Chiaki, being a traitor, being a member of that horrifying future foundation, that is obviously a lie.
Please, wait!
Oh.
The Future Foundation isn't what you think it is.
Shut the fuck up! We're talking to Chiaki!
Bro, stop being so mean.
No, I have nothing more to say.
Why?
Because we already know the killer's true identity. So the only thing left to do is vote.
Hold on! We're not satisfied yet.
If you say you are the traitor, please provide an explanation that will help us understand. We cannot vote until we are satisfied.
Oh, wow.
That is what you said earlier, Chiaki.
Hey, if you're really the traitor, why'd you wait till now to reveal yourself?
It's weird, isn't it? Waiting until right now to out yourself.
It's definitely strange, right? Or rather, why was I able to do that?
Huh?
Maybe... I wanted to protect everyone, no matter the cost. Hey, Hajime. Can you do me a small favor?
Favor? Me?
I want you to prove to them that I'm the traitor.
What? What are you saying? Why do I have to do that?
I want to explain everything to you guys, but... as I expected, that's rather difficult. That's why... the only thing I can do is plead with you. I want you to do it. I believe you can prove it.
Whether I can prove it or
Oh,
not,
it's a notebook.
that's
yeah.
not the problem. Don't you understand? You may as well be asking me to kill you. There's no way I can do that.
I'm very sorry, but this is the only way. So please.
Looks like we gotta do what we can. It's not like I believe she's the traitor. There's just no way we can ignore this without confirming it.
If she was just disguised or something, this would have been a heck of a lot easier for us to understand.
She's not disguised at all, because Chiaki isn't the traitor.
Monami?
Too bad. I'm not part of the same group as that girl. I don't know anything about
Oh.
that girl at all.
Hey, are you trying to cover for
Yeah.
her like that? You suck!
I've always been alone. I have no friends anywhere.
Oh.
That's why I have no relation to Chiaki whatsoever.
Hajime, you're going to listen to my request, right?
Chiaki isn't my friend. I hate Chiaki so much.
Monami and Chiaki's relationship. The thing is there. Is that the only way? Oh, what am I doing? Oh, what is this? Aw, I hate this. 1, 2, 3. Oh. Gotta get that combo. God, this is fast.
I won't let you. I'll lower your grades.
Don't lower my grades. I like my grades. My GPA.
I won't let you. I can't lose. Hajime, you stupid face.
Hajime, you stupid face.
I won't let you.
Oh god.
Open and mix. Don't defy your teacher. I'll lower your grades.
Don't do that.
Open and mix.
2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1,
Hajime,
2.
you stupid face. Let's all get along.
Woo!
Let's all get along. I'll lower your grades.
Oh shoot. 1, 2, 1,
Hajime, you
2,
stupid face.
2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1.
Chiaki and I
Mono
are best
Mi's
friends.
notebook.
This is the end.
God, that sneaks up on you so quickly. Woo! That's so hard.
When we investigated Nagito's cottage, I discovered a notebook with the new Sami logo on it. That's your notebook, right? The one Nagito stole from you.
I don't know. I don't know.
Don't tell me. Is that where the traitor's true identity is written?
That's right! Since I knew something like this would happen, I made sure to bring it here today.
Of course.
Oh, so sudden?
Give me that notebook.
Day 1, I was able to talk to everyone for the first time today. Monokuma showed up and things turned bad. Yakio was the leader. A lot of things happened today, so everyone's tired.
What is this? Is this Monami's diary?
Nope.
Is the traitor's identity written in here?
Nagito was probably looking for that too. So that might be why he stole the notebook. But you wouldn't know who the traitor is just by reading this notebook. Of course, Nagito wouldn't know either. However, it's different for me.
You know?
It took me this long. I finally understand.
I understood it from the moment I saw it, Hajime, you stupid. No, the truth is I've already known the moment I found this notebook. I just wanted to turn my eyes from the truth to contain it. Now I can... but now I clearly know. I can't help but know.
First of all, this isn't Monami's diary. Apparently she can't write.
Then the one who wrote this is...
Someone connected to Monami.
It's Chiaki.
Meaning, it's not a mistake to think that the traitor wrote it.
If so, is this like a report that the traitor was sending to Monami?
Is it evidence that they were observing our actions and reporting to Monami?
But how would you know who the traitor is from that?
Oh my god, I just realized that mean he called the drawings and stuff stupid in front of Chiaki who drew it.
Because
That's
there's
so
an entry
mean.
written in here that only me and one other person would know.
Topic discussed. Yeah, the final dead room. Oh,
In the notebook, there was a specific entry.
I can't believe it's Chiaki. Day 16. We've been in the funhouse for 3 days. Everyone's hungry and on edge. Hajime tried to go to the final dead room today. He's probably panicking because no one believes him.
There it is. It's true. I tried to go inside the final dead room, but the only one who knew that.
It's Chiaki. If I win the life-threatening game here, I'll be able to go to the octagon place, right? That's where the exit should be. I did it. I finally did it. I finally figured out where the exit is. I can get out. With this, I can finally get out. You can't do that. You shouldn't go in there. You won't find what you're looking for.
That's right. The only person who knew that is Chiaki.
Damn.
That's why Chiaki is the only person who could have possibly written about this.
There must be some mistake. I mean, if Chiaki is the traitor, what was all that time we spent with her? Was that all a lie too?
Miss Sonia.
Chiaki is... She is being controlled by Monokuma. That is why we should help her.
I'm not satisfied either. I mean, if you were the traitor, there's no way you do something so stupid when we found the bomb.
It's really stupid to be fighting over something like this. And so, with an annoying expression on her face, Chiaki walked over to the bomb without saying a word. Took her handbook out of her pocket. Huh? And without hesitation, swiped the card reader. Looks like it was wrong.
Now that you mention it, Chiaki immediately went to the card reader with her handbook.
She tested it out right away after being told it would only react to the traitor's handbook.
Yep.
That doesn't make any sense. A traitor would be more cautious than that.
Chiaki probably knew the bomb was a fake.
Wow.
That's why she also knew Nagito's trap was a bluff.
She knew? That is a mistake! That must be a mistake! Why are you saying such things? Do you really want Chiaki to be the traitor?
Of course not.
I will not believe it! I refuse to believe Chiaki is a traitor! There is just no way!
I don't want to believe it either. I don't want to believe, but...
Then nobody will be saved.
What are we doing? It's an argument? What is Sonia's account? Can I check? What is Sonia's account? Let's see that. I don't remember this. Sonia's account. Sonia secretly used one of the bombs from the military base at the ancient rooms. Oh, okay. Monami was there, so Monami must have told Chiaki. That's how that works. Okay, that's it. Chiaki's not the traitor.
When we were trying to turn off the bomb, didn't Chiaki use the card reader right away?
If she's a traitor, she would have been more cautious.
Why is it so shaky?
There's no way Chiaki would have known if that bomb was fake or not.
Monami was there.
The only person who knew it was a fake was me. When I tried to detonate.
I see. I got it. I found it. I totally forgot about that.
That's not it. Sonia shouldn't have been the only one who knew it was a fake.
Monami.
Monami was also there when you found out the bomb at the military base wasn't real. You said so yourself.
Is that true, Miss Sonia?
Chiaki heard about it from Monami. That's why she knew the bomb was a fake.
Since I've been found out, I'll just confess. The reason I couldn't tell anyone I knew the bomb was a fake was because if I had said that, I would have had to explain how I heard about it from Monami.
I did not want to hear that!
Oh, shoot.
Enough already. Please do not say another word.
Ooh.
I do not want this anymore. I am so very tired of doubting people.
This one's so sad.
Sonia.
And just because she knew the bomb was a fake does not mean we should decide she is the traitor!
Dang. Battle showdown. Oh god. What would it be? What is Monokuma's account? I guess I can't. Wait, let me check. Monokuma's account? Gotta be the only one it could be. He never revealed it to anyone? Okay. Oh shoot, I messed it up already.
That does not mean Chiaki is the traitor! If that counts as evidence, I should be doubted too! After all, I also knew the bomb was fake.
Okay, that took a
Knowing
while.
it was a fake isn't the problem. What matters is who told her.
Had to be him.
What matters is that she
Monami.
heard about it from Monami.
Because Monokuma didn't tell
There was
anyone.
someone other than me and Monami who knew that bomb was fake. That someone is Monokuma. Monokuma said so earlier, correct? He knows everything about this island.
Right? No? Oh. Shoot.
Crap!
There was someone other than me and Monami who knew that bomb was fake. That someone is Monokuma. Monokuma said so earlier, correct? He knows everything about Monokuma. Probably told Chiaki that it was fake beforehand.
This one. There we go. He didn't tell anyone.
You're right. Monokuma probably knew the bomb was a fake. But Monokuma shouldn't have told anyone either.
Then where did Nagito obtain the bomb he used? I wonder. I'm gonna drive you guys a hint. Or I'm gonna give you guys a hint. Then you should know it wasn't from the military base. To tell you the truth, the bombs there were all fakes. I know that already. You should have said so earlier. Well, I thought if I kept quiet, it would foreshadow that a killing was gonna happen. So we kept quiet. That's why I'm just now telling you for the first time. Phew, I feel so relieved.
That... Monokuma may have just been lying.
No, he won't lie at times like this. You already know that.
Hajime, are you going to believe Monokuma over Chiaki?
That's not it.
It's just, even if Chiaki is the traitor, is it really okay to vote for her? That basically just means we have to believe in Nagito's luck, right?
That's not it.
Are you telling us to trust his luck? Are you telling us to entrust our lives to that bastard?
There's no way I can believe in Nagito.
I'm telling you that's not it. We shouldn't believe in Monokuma or Nagito.
Oh.
We have to believe in Chiaki.
Huh?
It doesn't matter who the traitor is. Even if Chiaki is the traitor, that's not the Chiaki I know.
Yeah.
I believe in the Chiaki who's been with us this whole time. That Chiaki is saying she wants to protect us with her life. So the only thing we can do is believe her. If we don't, nobody's going to be saved.
Yeah, I'm assuming since Monami just said that the Future Foundation aren't who we think they are, the whole time we've been thinking that they were like a bad, like, you know, super villainous group of people who has kind of like put us on this island. So I'm assuming that maybe since she said that, that means that, you know, since Chiaki's working them, that they're not actually the bad people. And that we've just kind of been misled to think that they are bad people.
Damn it.
Hey, can you listen to me a little?
Can I?
There's nothing to be sad about, you know? 'Cause this is different from what happened before. Unlike before, You guys don't have to stay alive by doubting someone. You guys can stay alive by believing in me.
Are you telling us to believe in you and sacrifice you? That is just too cruel.
I'm sorry.
Chiaki!
Monami, I'm sorry too. You're probably gonna get scolded by a lot of different people for this. But still, I want to protect everyone by any means.
Oh, Chiaki.
And I'm happy that I'm able to do
Oh,
that.
this hurts.
It's not up to me to decide whether that's right or wrong.
Oh.
However, I believe it's truly amazing that you were able to think like that. We could even call this a miracle.
Hey,
Miracle.
what have you two been talking about? Everyone's jaws are dropping, you know?
I know. It's voting time, right?
Hey, Chiaki.
I don't
You
wanna.
don't have to worry. Believe in me, and cast your vote.
Damn it! Why did it end up like this?
That's a good question. Bro, are you telling me both of my favorite characters, Mikan and Chiaki, are dying? Like, at least I had Kyoko in the last one. Ah! Is that the highest one I've got? Okay, to be fair, if this is the final trial, this was not that difficult. Like, this was pretty easy for case number 5. Well, Sakura's was too, I guess. Wasn't she... Was it Sakura? No. Okay, never mind. It was actually, what was her name? Junko's sister? Mukuro? Okay. Mukuro's trial was much harder, and that was number 5. This one was really easy. This feels like it would be like the beginning trial of So Easy. I feel the same as everyone else. There's no way I can agree to this. Emptiness, loneliness, sadness. But most of all, I'm ashamed of my weakness. But even so, I have to move forward. If we believe in the person who's urging us forward, then we all have to start walking. Believe with such hope, and believe with as much hope as possible in what lies ahead. Oh, Chiaki. I love Chiaki.
Even so.
Oh. Oh. Poor Chiaki. Hi. My girl. In my head. Man, I'm pooped. Let's go ahead and announce the result. A traitor from the Future Foundation is... And Nagito Komaeda's killer is... Chiaki Nanami.
Damn
Are you
it!
serious? That was correct?
Yeah.
The fact that Chiaki was a traitor. The fact that Nagito depended entirely on his luck. Everything was true.
Damn it.
Plus, that means that bastard managed to pull it off.
Congratulations, everyone.
Damn it.
Stupid, we're not celebrating at all.
Damn it!
Chiaki, let me ask you one more time. You're really a part of the Future Foundation? An agent of the organization that brought us to this island? Is that really your true identity?
I'm sorry I didn't tell you guys.
What?
That is...
I cannot believe it, even though I do not want to believe it. There is no choice but to believe, right?
I'm sorry.
It would have been better if I could have said it sooner, but... And say it no matter what.
'Cause,
Can't betray the Future Foundation. Can't betray?
well,
And if you want to fly, you can't, right? And if you want to swim where you please, you can't. It's the same for me. Due to the nature of my existence, I will never be able to betray Future Foundation. Does she mean she's like an AI program or something? Because if you can't betray it, then that's not giving people vibes. She's the ultimate gamer. Like, in the last game, there was the ultimate programmer. You also started with a C. What was your name? Oh my god. Chihiro Chiaki. I'm calling it. It's an AI. What the heck? But in the end, you did something similar? What you did is no different than sharing your true self. Right.
Why?
Now's not the time to be laughing.
well,
But strangely enough, I don't have any regrets. In fact, I'm somewhat happy. I was able to think. I wanted to protect everyone. That's why I feel proud of my actions. Still saying things I don't get, but if we ask you anything, you're not gonna answer us. Like, if we ask you why you were in the Future Foundation and stuff.
I'm sorry. That is...
And if you are a traitor, you never betrayed us. Chiaki, you will always be our friend, even now. Do not blame me for this. That's why you don't need to apologize.
Yeah.
So the traitor was revealed, and Chiaki lost. In the end, it all went according to Nagito's plans.
Like...
About that. Was that really Nagito's goal? Is it really okay to say he was trying to find the killer and eliminate them? If so, isn't it strange? Strange?
So...
I mean, we nearly lost, right? And if Chiaki hadn't said anything, we definitely would have lost. You raised a good point. That's exactly it. Even though Nagito said he would weed out the traitor, he never said he would kill the traitor. Aw.
Yes, indeed!
Congratulations! You successfully stopped Nagito's plan. I mean, Nagito's plan was to reveal the traitor and kill everyone else besides the traitor.
Huh?
Kill everyone else besides the traitor?
Are you
That was
serious?
Nagito's goal?
Huh?
Why would he want to do something like that? To form a plan that only the traitor would survive. Is that bastard really that twisted?
Nope.
It's okay. Okay, what?
Well,
It's not just Nagito's fault. If the circumstances had been different, he probably would have taken things so far.
Chiaki.
You really are a kind-hearted person.
hmm,
You think so? I wonder where you got your personality from.
perhaps.
Excuse me? Our dad and our big brother, don't you think?
Hey, come on
What
now.
the heck? Hey, don't go talking about your family all of a sudden. That's totally ripping off Teru.
I can't lose.
I can't lose to Chiaki. Just like Chiaki and everyone else. Even if I know it's a fight I cannot win. I must try to retaliate.
Huh?
Retaliate? Oh, hey.
I will no
What are you-
longer let you do as you please.
What? Monomi, what are you doing to him? Monomi, do I need to censor this?
Stupid! Stop! What are you doing?
As they say, we shall die together.
Oh. Okay. She's self-destructed?
What'd you say?
What is going on?
Huh?
Monokuma, like, died?
No,
I'm not dead. A new one came out.
Phew.
Man, that surprised me. If I didn't have a spare, I would have died.
I can't.
Not yet, I'm not done yet. Hey, wait. Oh my god, not again.
If I don't beat you, nobody can live in peace.
Stop it, I say! I'm sorry, I lose! Forgive me!
What is she doing to him? How many times are they gonna blow up?
Hey,
Not yet. Oh. Stop it. If you don't stop right now, it's all gonna be destroyed.
I won't forgive you.
Of course, I'm doing it so you'll all be destroyed. I will be the one to protect my
I won't
students.
let you.
I'll protect them with my life. Monomi, you.
Hey,
Now then, how many of you are still there? You might as well come out all at once.
Ooh.
How many? Not that much. Just around... Girl, I can't do that number. What did you say?
What?
1 billion?
Hmm.
1, 10, 100, 1,000, 1,000? Million, 1 billion, 1 trillion, 1 quadrillion? Jump ahead. I can't do that. It's 10 to the 60th power.
Hey,
After all this, you're still joking around. You sure have quite the daring spirit.
too bad.
Except I'm not joking. What are you even saying anymore? Did you see that scene? Factory? Yeah. While you're doing this, my clones are continuously, endlessly created in the Monokuma Manufacturing Factory.
That's wrong.
What? Those are just stuffed animals. That's right. I checked them with my own hands. They're just plushies.
Damn it!
You're just bluffing. Why don't we finish him off?
Hey!
Even if it's just plushies, as long as you give it a Monokuma personality, it becomes a fully developed Monokuma. What did you just say? There's no way that's possible. That's not even magic. Magic?
Could it be?
Have you already attained that much power?
Hey!
Hold on, if you bring up magic so suddenly, we're gonna be so confused. Unless you mean magic in the technological sense, we won't understand this at all.
Hey!
What's going on? Don't tell me they're gonna call this magic or something. I don't care how you interpret it. Oh.
In the end, even if Monami risks her life or does whatever, it doesn't matter to my army of 10 to the power of 60 strong!
This is my favorite song.
There's no value in that life you're risking. So how about this? This overwhelming despair! Does it make you dizzy from excitement?
I love that song.
What's this?
And how many monomies are left? Oh, hold on, my screen. Wait. Wait, turn off auto. You don't have to say anything. I know. Let's see. You have 10 more left, right? I know everything. I'm the conqueror of the new world.
I can't lose.
Don't give up, even if I have no chance of winning,
It's okay, Monami. Well,
It's not about giving up, you know?
let's believe in them.
Let's believe in everyone and leave the rest to them.
Right?
Damn it.
What the hell's going on? Not know for certain, but the only thing I can say is...
Please listen!
Monokuma is an enemy of the Future Foundation.
Like,
Does that mean there's another organization that's our enemy besides the Future Foundation?
this is bad.
We're in this situation because we're caught up in a dispute between two organizations.
Damn it!
Okay, that's it. Let's just talk it out later. Because punishment time's gonna start. Ugh. Hold on, just a little more time. To wait or not to wait, that is the question. But which will cause more despair? That's the real question. If you think about it, you know, right? There's no way I'd wait. But I haven't.
I'm sorry.
Hajime, regardless, there's nothing else I can say. Not allowed to say any more else than I already have. Not that
Now then, I've
Oh.
prepared a very special punishment!
Rose confessing, I guess.
Special bleeding
Oh,
service!
for Nanami or for Monami too.
Huh?
Why even Monami?
Hmm.
It's just a 2-for-1 special. I could have killed that thing anytime I wanted since she's not a student. And also, I don't need anybody that will defy me anymore.
Uh-huh.
Also, I remember now. I'm an only
Sorry.
child.
That is...
What was that? It's okay. Even if I'm here, I'd just be a burden anyway, and not just that. I've decided to believe in everyone.
You guys,
Sorry
I'm
about...
sorry about so many things.
Okay, talk yourself then.
I'm sorry for lying to you. I'm sorry. I couldn't protect you to the very end.
Just one last time, let me say something that makes me sound like a teacher. There's no need to be a hero. You don't have to force yourself just
Aw.
to make people acknowledge you. When you do that, you end up blaming yourself, blaming other people, and feeling jealous of everyone. But still, it doesn't have to be like that. Even if people don't acknowledge you, you just have to be someone that you can be proud of. 'Cause you yourself are your biggest supporter. If you can learn to love yourself, that love will continue to support you for the rest of your life. Love, love.
Oh. Oh.
Bye, everyone. It's okay. A shining future will always be waiting for you. It's true. It's absolutely true.
I'ma cry.
Because
Bye-bye. Please don't forget about your teacher.
Let's give it everything we've got! It's punishment time!
I don't want it to be punishment. I really liked Chiaki. Oh, I really liked her. What about Monami? Oh. Oh no. Monami looks scared. What are we doing? Okay, it's gonna be like a gaming thing. Oh, is this gonna be like that duck shooting game? Oh no. Oh, insert coin. It is. It's like that shooty game. Dang, that's much scarier. She doesn't look too scared, to be fair. Oh, she's running! Oh shoot, they're running! Is that like one of those chompy things? It looks like one of those chompy things from Mario. Oh no! Oh, there's no escape. They tried to escape. There's no escape. Oh no. Oh my god, is that really Tetris? Oh my god. They playing Tetris out here. Monomi! Oh. Oh, that long wait. Oh, that one hurt. That was actually a really great execution, but it hurt. And until the very end, I couldn't get away from Chiaki's. Without realizing it, I had fallen to my knees. A feeling of powerlessness spread throughout my body. Over. Before I could ask what I needed to ask, or I could say what I needed to say, Chiaki vanished before my eyes. I couldn't even tell her thank you. If I had said that, would she have been comforted a little? She was executed as a traitor. She had been comfortable. Don't know. Chest just hurt. Good gracious, that was such a big surprise. As for Chiaki, she regularly took the royal appointment during the class trials, as did Nagito.
What?
And not only was she the traitor, she was also Nagito's killer too. Oh well, don't worry about it. There won't be any more situations where you need to rely on them.
Huh?
Does that mean? Now that annoying rabbit's gone as well, all the obstacles that have been keeping us stuck on this island are completely gone.
Hey!
Are you serious? Can we finally leave this island?
I shall now present.
Yep, congratulations. I shall announce the end of the killing school trip. For you 5 who've survived up until the very end, I shall give you the right to graduate. Thank you for all your hard work. Are you really okay with that? What do you mean? There's still 2 days left. You were acting like your usual self. You would be setting things up for another killing anyway. Right. Stop it, what are you saying? What if Mr. Monokuma changes his mind? Also, you said you 5, like you were emphasizing that part. Does the number of people matter more than the remaining time? That's why you're saying it's the end even though there's 2 days left, right?
Huh?
Matters that there are 5 people left? Are you planning to make a volleyball team?
Stupid fool!
You need 6 people for volleyball! Don't stay quiet. Say something. What's your actual purpose? You're our enemy, and our enemy of the Future Foundation, so what's your true identity?
Hey,
The Future Foundation is the world ender. Then I will end the new world that the Future Foundation has created. Huh?
No!
Well, you just have to look forward to the rest after the countdown ends. The timer has almost reached 0. If it reaches 0, everything will end. The Future Foundation's lame plan will be nothing more but toilet bubbles.
Hey,
And when that comes, you'll know everything. You'll see all your questions answered in one go. And then you guys will find out for yourselves just how messed up this new world is.
Hey!
A new world? Don't go saying all this new shit all of a sudden.
Yep.
We'll just think of the remaining 2 days as the countdown reaches 0 as a bonus. While you're at it, you should enjoy your life on this tropical island to the fullest. Because once you leave this island, your hopeless lives back home will be waiting for you. I don't need you to laugh twice in a row, my guy. Dang. Monokuma's boisterous laughter carried on for what felt like forever. Our questions, our worries, our sadness were simply ignored. The laughter just kept going on, forever. As for what we did afterwards, honestly, it doesn't matter at all. I turned to my cottage for the time being and fell asleep. No theater? That's nice. After I woke up, my will to move my body didn't come back. That's why I didn't look back on everything that happened up until now. I didn't even think about what was going to happen. I kept praying that nothing else would happen. Burrowed deep in my sheets as if I was trying to hide. Doing so, I was somehow trying to endure the long day. And then the sun finally set. Day feels abnormally long when you spend it praying that nothing happens. Which reminds me, I haven't heard Monokuma's announcement. Guess it isn't needed anymore. Is everything really going to end? What is everything anyway? How far? How much is everything? If we leave this island, is everything going to end? There's still so much we don't know. About our school memories, the future foundation, Hope Peak Academy, Monokuma's true purpose. Can we really end this and turn our back on all that? And not just that, if we're really leaving, then where are we going? To Hope Peak Academy? That was my last night at Jabberwock Island. A place where my worries didn't even matter. Everything was about to end. Oop. Oh, it's counting down. Ooh! 55 minutes left. Or is that an 8? Oh, I guess that means 8 hours. Okay. Felt like I had a fun dream somehow. I think it was about my childhood. So that, I was able to face the day with a somewhat happier feeling than usual. That's right. The last day. According to Monokuma. Suddenly, my body shuddered. Right when I opened my eyes, I was gripped by a fear I'd never felt before. I feel like I'd been abandoned in this world. Completely, utterly alone. With nobody left on this island. Suichi, Yuhiko, Akane, Sonia? Like everyone was gone, and I couldn't find them anywhere. I suddenly couldn't believe in anything. Like everything in this world was nothing but lies. I was screaming. I rushed out of the cottage, desperate to escape that fear. I rushed out of the cottage. Oh. We're glitching? What? Is this a dream? I left the cottage. I randomly ran into her.
Hello there.
Good timing, Hajime. Huh? Good timing? What do you want?
See?
Remember Nagito's video message that we found at the factory? Yeah, when we were all dealing with the bomb ruckus. What about it?
Well,
Apparently there was more to that message inside the laptop. Huh?
yep.
We weren't able to see it until a day or so had passed. Apparently it was locked by a timer. But he set it up so that we wouldn't be able to watch it until the class trial. Why would he do that?
Perhaps.
Maybe Nagito planned to leave this as a will. Nagito's will? Where is it right now? We were just planning to meet at the restaurant and watch it together. Got it. The restaurant. I feel like this is a dream. I'm just looking to see if there's any characters out here. I don't see anyone. Okay, well, I will leave this as one episode, and we will come back in the next episode and figure out what the heck is going on. I really feel like this might be a dream or something. Because it seems that, Chiaki's alive again somehow. But, to be fair, this was probably my all-time favorite execution from this game so far. This one was really good, and it's probably biased because I do really love Chiaki, but I really like the Tetris and like the games and stuff. I really liked it, so I'm gonna have to give this one a 10 out of 10. It was very easy though. You could kind of tell from the beginning that it was, you know, what was happening. It was super easy. But anyway, if you're excited to see what's happening in the last couple episodes, I believe, of Danganronpa 2, make sure you like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!